Okay, so since I installed my Ecobee in my basement, I had to get these little sensors. You can check them out right here. Now, these are little sensors that you can set up on different floors. So I got a 2-pack. So one of these are going to be installed on my main floor and one's going to be installed on my upstairs floor. So what that is going to do is we can then turn off the temperature guide on my Ecobee, which I installed downstairs, and we can have this reading off of the sensors that are available on the main floors and the upstairs floor and go off of an average rating of the two. So we're gonna go set these sensors up and see how they work and how they connect to our Ecobee. Okay, so since I have my Ecobee set up in my basement and I have these sensors now, we're gonna set them up. So all you have to do is go to the plus right here, and then you just have to select add new device, and we're gonna select room sensor. Now, I chose somewhere that's not too close to my door and it's not too close to another heat source. That way it's getting an accurate reading all the time. And I'm gonna be connecting these two sensors. Now, after that, I'm gonna go deactivate the main sensor in the basement because I know the basement is always quite a bit cooler. So it will only start the thermostat in your furnace based off these two sensors. So let's go smart sensor right here. Let's go get started. Now what we have to do is scan the QR code. So it just has a little QR code on the tag here. We're gonna put it nice and close there. Okay, so now I have it scanned. So now it's telling me to pull the tab out. So I'm gonna pull the tab out and that should basically activate the battery, which this doesn't use a lot of power. So it's probably just gonna take a few seconds. So now it says it has found the sensor. So we're gonna press the next button. And now this one is going to be on the main floor. So I'm going to press save name. And then comfort settings. Which comfort settings should main floor have? Be active for away, home, and sleep. Yep, we want all those comfort settings activated for it. And you want it around 4 feet high on a table or shelf, away from exterior walls, windows, and direct sunlight, away from drafts or vents. So that's why I found this area here. Show me my room sensor. Okay, so now it shows up on the app. So with the room sensor, it does come with a little stand, but you also have this little mount, which you can just put it on the wall. So it connects like this, and then you just have a little 3M pad here. So I'm just gonna undo it, and I'm gonna put it right on the wall. I think right about here is gonna be a good spot. So you can just make sure it's kind of somewhat leveled. And once you're done, you can just kind of let it sit in place right there. And it should lock into place. And now you have your smart sensor, our first one, all set up. Now we have to go upstairs and set up our second little smart sensor. Okay, so I've just picked another wall upstairs that I thought was a good spot to do it. So we're gonna do the same process. Go add device, right? Pick our room sensor, our smart room sensor. We have to scan the QR code. I did have a few issues scanning it before. You just gotta kind of hold it a little bit back. It's really weird. Same thing, we pull out the tab. That's going to power it up. It just takes a few seconds. Okay, we're gonna go next. This one is upstairs, so we're gonna press there. Now this is gonna be outside of my bathroom, but away from where really the hot steam, and that's really could be an issue in winter, so just keep that in mind. We're gonna press next, next, and it should show you now your other sensor. So now I'm gonna go and set up this other sensor. Okay, and so you can really see they barely use up any room. So now I wanna go in my basement and we're gonna check out how it is averaging the temperatures. Okay, so now we're at my main thermostat downstairs. So what it's done is it's averaging all of the temperatures based on all three, the sensor inside the thermostat and your two sensors that we just installed. But we should be able to go into settings and we should be able to basically unpair some of the features and deactivate our one sensor. That way it's not reading off of our sensor in the basement because we want it to stay at around 20 degrees. So you can see I have it set to 20 degrees there. Okay, so basically what I've done is I've gone inside the sensor settings. So let's go to, so basically what I've done is I've gone into the sensor settings on my Ecobee, my main one, and I've turned off the comfort settings. So while I'm home, while I'm away, or while I'm asleep, it will not read off of this sensor. So what it means is it's just averaging the two temperatures for the main floor and the upstairs. That way, my basement can stay the way it was before, and the thermostat is only reading the top two floors. So it's a great solution if you have to install your Ecobee in your basement. Now, you can also use a ton of these sensors in different ways. That way you get the best possible settings for your house. And the comfort settings are awesome because your Ecobee will stay cooler while you're not home, and also while you're asleep, your house will run cooler, essentially saving you money all year round. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.